Right from the stage of our birth, our mind is programmed to observe and make perceptions of our surroundings, of what we hear, what we see, what we experience. Later, we learn languages because we hear so many sounds and we piece them together and we form the jigsaw puzzle of language and understand what people are saying, and that becomes our language. Along with the language, we also learn a lot of belief systems and a lot of the theologies and a lot of other customs and social norms around us. All of these are thrust upon us. They are not by our choice. They can't be. No, nobody can take our choice for that. But what happens is that perceptions are built, and there are mazes which are made, and there are circuits which are soldered, which are going to process information likewise as taught. Now imagine that if somebody has given you a calculator to do certain accounting projects, at the end of it, you keep getting the wrong answers, and the person is really getting upset, and you can see that this answer is, not right, and you can't believe what is happening. And then you realize the calculator is broken. Meaning, when you're pressing 2 plus 2, it is not saying 4, it is saying 3 or maybe 5. When you're multiplying, it's actually dividing. When you're dividing, it's actually multiplying and creating percentage. Now, can a person achieve the desired result using a calculator that is broken? Our belief systems that we have imbibed right from the childhood to the, say, at the age of 21, these are all filters in a mind. They have all created systems which is judging, observing, reading, listening, and judging, and saying, slotting things and tagging things and saying, this is how I perceive it, and this is how I am going to react to it. And that is why the same situation with the same knowledge, with the same this thing, two people or more than two people will have different responses to the same situation. Often you see in a crowd where an incident happens, uh, there are very few people who will move forward and try to take control of the situation, and a lot of them just remain bystanders. What is that happening? It's not as if the other people are actually doesn't care about the situation. It's just the response and the response time that they have. Your net result of whatever you are doing, the sum total is based on the calculations or the filters that are running in your mind, and you take a situation and react accordingly. Same situation, a person sees opportunity, same situation, the other person doesn't see an opportunity, maybe sees a problem or adversity. One succeeds and one remains in the same situation. To change what is happening around you, to change for the better, if you would like to bring about a change in your surroundings, your situation, you will have to start understanding that probably, maybe, the way I am reacting and judging things, the way I am trained to do that, may not necessarily be right. Maybe I can change that. If you can start addressing this issue saying that my reactions are based on certain things that I have imbibed, I have perceived, my perceptions have been created on that. And what if they are not true? And if you find the courage to start doing new things, to start in a new way, to look at things differently than you have been doing so, and observing whether you are finding any different results, that is the surest way to change your situation for the better and a positive outcome. Most of us are averse to risk taking. That is a survival instinct which is probably partly genetic, partly which has been taught to us. Safety. You must do safe things. Always remain safe. It's a sound advice. It's very good for people who are comfortable with it. I have no qualms, I have no arguments with it. But if you are seeking to excel, to succeed, to be in a better situation than where you are, you will have to start looking at things in a different way. You will have to find the map which is the true map rather than probably something which has been contaminated with a lot of systems that are outdated.